Oh, man, I hit that stinking button again. We are live. Yeah, buddy.
Howdy.
Going on?
What? This is an auction, I believe, tonight. Something
so.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the fourth one,
I've heard
actually.
rumors.
And it's the
Four.
Number 4.
4. Wow.
Wow. Already?
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Wow, we got 26 people in here already.
Nice.
Welcome. Excellent.
Patty,
Fired up.
Start on time. You should know this by now. Just saying.
We were here.
Get out of my system.
It was close enough.
You tell him, Patty.
Patty!
We need a gavel so we can end.
Stephen P, you're just on time. Okay, I'm going to give a little recap of what we're going to have tonight. And for those that show up later, they're just going to have to figure it out when the people come up. I'm only going to say it once. First up is going to be Steph. She has shrimp. They're black fancy tiger shrimp. Then we're going to have Sarah up. She's going to have some Shelleys. Luke, a buddy of mine from out in Portland I met, which actually lives in California, is going to have some plants. Foxy and Peplin are going to have neon green rasboras, cubitae, and humpback lemias. George Aquaballs is going to have some rainbows, Bozemonte Aves Creek. And then he will be also doing a betta, and I forget the name of it. It's a wild caught betta. Do you remember what the name is?
What was it?
We talked about it last night.
Yeah, Mac something.
Macrostoma?
No, it's not the macrostomas. It's
If only
mahachai.
there was an email that this.
Oh,
Mahachai.
Mahachai.
The mahachai.
Mahachai!
Here, I'll read it. I'll find it. Who was selling this?
The microstoma are awesome too.
George?
Though. The
George.
macrostoma.
We're probably saying it wrong.
I think it's
Yeah, I
mahachai.
was saying it wrong. You give me some Latin stuff, and that just don't work out well.
Mahachi, maybe?
Not with your accent.
No. I get tongue twisted. Have to do something here.
Hey, Shanna Banana.
Shanna!
What's up, Shanna?
Jana.
All right, I don't see anywhere
That's
where
hopping.
Aquaball says what they are. I just see the pictures.
Yeah, it's in my text message.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's mahachai.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it was MAC whatever. If only somebody could see their text messages.
Well, I can't say it, so why should I even look?
That's true. Maybe you could spell it.
Sound it out, you know?
Yeah, type it in chat. There you go. Well, we can do that. We can get there when
The
we get to that auction.
mahachaiensis.
How about that?
Something to that effect. And really nice beta.
Genuine.
A pair, right?
Yes, it
Wow,
is a pair.
Yep.
F1s too, I believe. So
Oh wow, cool.
Sorry, I forgot. I got so far behind this evening because of this Halloween parade we had today.
Mm.
Did
cutting
you have a good
trees
time?
down.
Feels like a week early, doesn't it? Why are you doing it such a week so early?
I don't know why they did it like that. Honest to God, I don't know.
I guess maybe for a rain date.
The rain date would have been the 29th.
Yeah. But that's just lame.
Hey, the kids enjoyed it. That's all that matters.
Was there lots of
True.
candy?
That's right.
Oh, yeah. But I was actually working, so it kind of sucks. All right, so I'm just going to say hi to everybody because there is like 52 people in here. And, yeah, hello.
Hi, people.
We're going to go ahead and get this started.
Let's go.
So I'm going to share this right here. Yeah.
I just broke that tank down too, or in the midst of breaking it down, so it looks gnarly. Sorry.
All right, so what these are
yeah.
black fancy tiger shrimp. You're going to get 10 of them.
Plus
And-
two, right?
What's that?
10 plus 2.
10 plus 2. 2 is in case you,
For any losses.
12.
12.
So go ahead and start bidding on it. As you're going to start bidding on it, she's going to explain a little bit about them. I said betta.
You better, you bet.
Listen here, you little. Anyways, the starting bid is going to be, let's go with $30 is going to be the starting bid.
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead and start, and you're up, Steph.
so they're black fancy tiger shrimp. They're mixed grade. They are from their original colony is from Flip Aquatics, and they are the easiest Caridina that I've ever kept, and I keep them with a TDS of about 110 to 120, and they don't like KH in the water. They really just need GH. So to keep Caridina, truly, it's best to use RO if possible. And to remineralize, I use salty shrimp B or B shrimp GH plus. And so, but yeah, they go gangbusters. They just breed constantly nonstop. But they are pretty shrimp. They're really hardy, and they are, like I said, the easiest Caridina that I've ever kept.
Yeah, they look amazing.
They're very cool looking.
I like them a lot.
Yeah, they are pretty cool looking shrimps.
Scrimps.
Yeah.
Scrimpy scrimps.
How long have you had this line, Steph?
Wow, for probably like a year and a half, 2 years.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I need the tank space. I am no surprise I'm going to be putting plecos on that rack. So I am looking to kind of get rid of these guys.
They're so nice. I'm going to throw my hat one day into the Caridina ring.
Yeah,
I always
really.
say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you want to get the right parameters for them, the right water for them. They're
Yeah,
not Neos.
Exactly. They really won't do well with KH in the water. They really need low KH, like 0 to 1, and then GH of about or TDS that with RO water of about 110 to 120. I think the GH is around 4 to 5 or 4 to 6 or something like that.
And you had these at Fishtoberfest, correct?
Yeah, I got rid of all the ones that I did take to Fishtoberfest. I got rid of all of them.
I did get to see them in person, and they are beautiful.
So cool.
Ooh. Your wife is telling you to bid on them, Steven. The starting bid is at $35.
Do it,
I
Steven.
saw it. She says,
Do it.
do it.
They need a great home.
Get her done.
Now, Steph, have you ever
Taste
kept any of
better.
your shrimp with other species at all?
Not
At least
the-
fish
not-
and stuff like that?
Not the Caridina, but the Neos I do.
Okay. Very cool.
Like I keep Neos with some of my rainbows, some of my smaller rainbows, and they do fine.
Very cool.
And in my community tank, like with green neon rasboras, emerald rasboras, I have them with, and they don't flourish, but they do okay.
Eric Wild Rock with $40.
Very cool.
Nice. These are very nice shrimps.
Yeah, I
they're
like them
cool.
a lot. I like them a lot.
So what minimum tank do you keep them in?
So these are in a 10-gallon, and like I said, I had pulled a whole bunch out of this tank. That's why the tank is all jacked up
Okay.
right now. But I keep them in a 10-gallon. They do fine. If you are going to keep them, I would suggest a 10-gallon minimum, just because the parameters are more stable with evaporation and whatnot. A 5-gallon is doable, but if you can get away with a 10-gallon, really, that's all you need.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're at $50 with Eric.
Boom, boom, boom.
And by the way, last thing I'll say is that these retail for about $11.99 a shrimp. So yeah, just wanted to point that out.
Hey, George, what's up, my brother?
Nice. So a steal currently.
Yeah, this is a steal. Most definitely a steal.
Mm.
And I will tell you, this video does not do them justice. That yellow is brighter in person.
Yeah. They are really pretty shrimp.
So, Brian, they are black fancy tiger shrimp.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I don't know if you have the ability to pin a message, but maybe we'll put that up there next time and pin it for the auction.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I can do that. Yeah. I got to bring the
call out.
YouTuber up here.
So, yep. Black fancy tiger shrimp. And the original colony was from Flip Aquatics.
Oh, nice, cool.
Yeah.
So American bred raised shrimp, or
Yep.
these were imported. I don't know if they, like. I know there was a point when he was trying to breed them in house. I don't know if he's still like up to
Yeah.
that.
Well, we know these are American.
Oh, he
Yeah.
quarantines them for like eternity too. So
Yeah.
Like at least a month.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
think it's longer
He
than
does.
that. I think he does like 60, 90 days on some of this stuff. On imports, it's like 90 days, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave at 55.
At Skipper's Aquariums, I sent you some pics of her shrimp. That is from Dee Dee.
Okay, where did you send it?
Are those scuds in there with him?
That's scuds or shrimplets.
I just seen a bid.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out. I
Dave
just
at
saw them down
55.
there.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of shrimplets, but unfortunately, I did have a scud. I got scuds in there with them,
There's
unfortunately.
nothing wrong with that. I've seen scuds and shrimp live side by side forever.
Well,
Hi.
if any of you guys know me, you know my scud infestation in this house. It's like a nightmare gone
Oh,
wrong.
jeez.
But you'll just get shrimp, I promise you.
The highest bid is Dave right now. 55.
What's Dave at? 55? I thought I saw $59 earlier. No?
I think it was a typo when it was at 50.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric says he's out.
Oh, well, guess what? Going once.
Uh-oh. We're at the time.
Yeah, past it.
Okay.
actually.
Here we are. Going once. $55.
Let's see here.
Dave's gonna take it. He's gonna get a steal.
Heck
Come
yeah,
on,
man.
you're gonna let him. That's crazy. Y'all gonna let him use his daughter's allowance money for this? That's awesome, actually, because now
The most some extra
that
yards.
Bree's gonna be like, "These are my shrimp."
Actually, it's probably shoveling snow time where they're at. Bree's going to have to shovel some extra driveways for shrimp money. All right. Going once. 55. Ooh, I can end this.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it.
We going twice? We sold? Okay, I see twice.
That's a super good deal.
Yeah, it's sold.
Patty.
Sold to Dave for $55.
Patty's so sweet.
Isn't she?
Patty's here.
Whenever the email comes up, email Steph about the shipping. She will get with you. Also in there, also please CC FishFam Auction at gmail.com, please. Really sure do appreciate it.
And congratulations, Dave. You got some really nice quality shrimp that look fantastic.
Yeah, awesome. Congratulations.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Steph.
Thank you, Steph.
All right. Have a
Good
good
to see you.
night.
All right,
Yes,
see you,
bye.
Steph. Bye.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Up next, we have Sarah, the Savannah Darter. She is backstage right now. She is going to be selling some Shelleys, and we're going to let her talk about them. Here she is. Hello, Sarah. How are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hey,
Nice meeting you.
you too.
Great to have you on here with us.
Thank you. So I've got Maltese shell dwellers. They're Neolamprolocus multifasciatus. They are cichlids from Lake Tanganyika in Africa. A little bit about them. They're one of the smallest cichlids that you can get. They only get about 2 inches. The males will get about 2 inches. The females will get about 1 inch.
Okay,
I keep them.
Sarah, I got to stop you there real quick.
Okay.
So how many's in the group that you're going to be selling?
There's 6 in a group, and they're various sizes and sexes. So we'll definitely have at least 1 male and 1 female. But they're very hard to sex. It's the main way to sex them is when they're older, and you can see that the males are larger than the females.
Yep.
So
okay, and
6 in a group.
we're gonna get once Jason finds the picture.
It's already up playing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's a video.
I'm sorry.
Is there pictures
Wake
too? I
up!
just saw a video. Oh, there are pictures too. I'm sorry.
There it is. All right.
Yes, KJE, unsexed
So-
group of 6.
We also have pictures. I'll grab the
No,
pictures.
Snoochie, I did not have time to do a list of what's being auctioned off. Sorry about that. But right now it's these Shelleys. And then after this, I'll let you know what the last 3 are. I'll give you an update. So we're going to do a starting bid of a group of 6 of these. Let's say we'll start it at $20. Now, okay, Sarah, go ahead and explain, please.
Okay. Yeah. So I would. There's a lot of different information you can get online. Some things say you can keep them in 15 gallons or a 10-gallon. I do not recommend that because yes, a few of them will be okay in a 15-gallon, but they breed nonstop. So I wouldn't recommend anything less than a 20-gallon. More along the lines of a 20-gallon long. I personally have them in a 30-gallon breeder. It's like 3 foot wide and only 10 inches tall, and they do absolutely wonderful in there. They are peaceful. They are bottom dwellers. They don't really go well with other fish in the tank unless they're other Lake Tanganyikan cichlids that if you have like a really tall tank and you want to do something that's like the Burchardi, however you say that, or the Geliochromis, those are okay as long as they have their own areas. So I personally keep them in a species only tank. They like their water very hard. I buffer my water. I have argonite sand and crushed coral in my water, so it stays at an 8.0 pH. They can go anywhere from 7.5 to 9 pH.
Pretty high.
So, oh yeah, very high. But they're absolutely they're so fun to watch. And the video that's on now is them actually, that one is digging a nest site. And so you'll see it picking up the crushed coral and the sand and going and spitting it out over on the other person, the other little fish's sand dune. They do that a lot. So they're not a fish for people who want their tanks to look immaculate at all times, because they will rearrange it and very quickly. When I first got them, I got a group of 6 and everything was perfectly flat. The sand was flat. All the shells were pretty. It didn't last for a day. They arranged it the way they wanted to arrange it.
Yeah, that's what's cool about them.
Yeah, they're shell brooders. So they do lay their eggs in the shells. And I actually have a little article off of Seriously Fish, and I just want to read one little small part of it because it explains the way that they breed so good. It says females will attempt to catch the attention of males by displaying at the entrance of their chosen shells, which they bury only until the entrance is visible. When a male is sufficiently interested, the female swims into the shell where she deposits her eggs. When she is finished, she begins to back out of the shell, at which point the male releases his sperm and and this is sucked into the shell by the action of the exiting female, thus fertilizing the eggs. If the shells are big enough, the males will actually go inside the shells as well. But I thought that was a really good way of explaining how they actually breed. And then it only takes 24 hours for the eggs to hatch, and then they'll be free swimming within 6 to 7 days. So within about a week to 9 days, you'll actually start seeing little teeny tiny fry just at the mouth of the shell, and they'll eventually start coming out and exploring more. So they're very fast. So
Cool. Did we start the auction yet?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Nobody had bid it yet. I don't know why.
Okay, what was the auction? Did we start a bid at, or are we starting it at?
Starting bid was at $20.
$20. Okay.
Which is a good
Just making
deal,
sure. I'm sorry.
considering that the fish stores around me that I've seen them, which you don't see them often, like they got a price tag on them of like $25 a piece.
yeah,
So-
when I got them
so
3
yeah.
years ago, they were $15.99 a piece. So, and I had to have them shipped to
I
me
mean-
because nobody around here had them. So
Is that Shanna bidding on that?
Yeah.
503 Aquatics? Are you bidding for $20? Is that what I'm seeing?
I think she's just saying opening bid at 20.
Starting bid offer for 6 Shellys is $29.
And Shelly's the multis are awesome too. They're very
Are
pretty.
you bidding? Oh, I'm totally confused now.
No, I don't. I think they're just talking, saying that the opening bid is 20.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Shanna's actually bidding on that. That's why. I
No,
was-
she's not.
Right.
But I do recommend I mean, like,
these months.
if you never had these, and if you like them, then I recommend you trying them out, because I'm pretty sure that you will like them. Because which I've had mine for about 2 years now, and it's just like she said. I mean, they will make the tank how they want it. It don't matter. They will pile the sand up on your heater. They'll put it where they want it.
Right.
yes, they will.
So,
I have to go in and move that all the time because of that. Yep,
You
they
do-
sure will.
Yeah.
And they will.
They put
they'll
it on the
like,
sponge filter, everything.
yes, and they'll bury their shells. Like I go in every now and then and like just dig in the sand and dig up 10, 15 shells that they've just completely buried and forgot about. And then they'll go around and do their thing. And I have noticed, and a lot of people will say it as well, is that some of the females do like the shells on bare tank, on bare bottom. And so what they'll do is they'll actually move all of the sand out of one little area, 2 to 3 inch area, and put all a pile of shells, which is what you see here on the video, that pile of shells there. If you were to look at it from above, you would see that it's on bare bottom. They've actually piled up the shells.
Mhm.
And one of the things that I love about these fish is that most fish, most cichlids at least, they predate on their fry. They don't raise them up as a full family, whatever you call that, and these do. These do not predate on their fry, and it's all one big happy family. They all protect each other's fry and all of that, and that's really cool to see.
Well,
They also
we make
don't like the
Shanna
snails.
I thought she was.
And what was I going to say? Like, there was people talking that like they can find these at their local fish store for $20 a piece.
Yeah.
The current bid is $20 for 6. So
It's a chance to have a great cichlid at a really nice size too. So you don't need a huge tank for them. Lots of personality. They're beautiful. It's hard to see on her. They develop a beautiful
yeah,
blue
true. I could.
around
Yeah,
their
there's
eyes. The hues. They're gorgeous little guys. I have a tank of these too, and I mean I
Okay,
love
we got
them.
a bid at $20
This-
from Shane.
Shane, $20.
That first
There you
picture
go.
you showed was a female. The males will have a stronger yellow stripe on the top fin.
Kind of like this guy. This guy's a male.
They have beautiful bright blue eyes.
They are
So
beautiful.
these pictures were taken under a little bit of a actinic lighting, and so it doesn't show the full color of them, but they're more of like a beige white with the darker stripes, but they have gorgeous blue eyes.
Eric Wyrock, $25.
And
So-
Sarah, how many shells do you recommend? It's going to be this is a group of 6. So how many shells would you recommend for this group, and shells period for the tank?
For the group, I would go at least 20 to 25 shells. I recommend 3 to 4 shells per fish. More than likely, they're going to bury a couple of them, but I tend to add a little bit extra, just because I like to know that they all have what they need, you know. So,
Yeah.
and the escargot shells is what I use.
Yep.
And I just take them out when they get really green and stuff. And you have to make sure that there's not any fish in them. So I always take them out, put them in a bucket of tank water, and let them sit and make sure that no fish come out of them before I mess with them. But then I just bleach them and rinse them really well, leave them out to dry for a few days, and then put them back in. So I rotate my shells out.
Okay. So there was a question, and I explained it at the beginning if Scotty would have been listening. When it comes to shipping costs, you will discuss that through the email with the breeder, or you want to call
The
it
seller.
the seller. It's themselves. That's between you guys, because it could be all depend on your zip code where you live.
Yeah, it depends on location a lot of times too. So from where you are to where they are, yeah, it's kind of hard to guesstimate.
So we're going to be going once for $25 to Eric.
Its current high bid is Eric Wyrock, $25.
And just
Great deal.
one thing, I seen Lady R ask a question there too. Yes, I will have them available. When you get a tank ready and you are ready to get some, just let me know and we can work something out. Just email me. It's the Savannah Darter 22@yahoo.com.
And that's the whole thing behind this is getting you guys up here, the hobbyist bred fish, that you know that it's great quality stuff. It gets it out to the fish fan and other people.
Yeah, they are great fish. Very active.
They're fun. They're a lot of
Prolific
personality.
breeders. Yeah.
It's a lot of cichlid
some-
without having that cichlid size fish.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly, and that's the reason I like them, because I have all nano tanks. You know, they're actually my largest tank. All of my other tanks are 20-gallon, 10-gallon, and 5 gallons. So for me to be able to have cichlids and not have to have a huge tank, that was my go-to. But I actually researched them and watched videos on them for literally a year before I got them. Rachel O'Leary was the first one that I watched with them, and I fell in love with them.
So, all right, I got to say something. And I'm not going to be trying to come off as, I'm just going to say it, a dick.
Good luck.
Too late.
So, Eric, you won that bid for $25.
Which is dirt cheap.
Okay?
I mean,
So-
you can't get it better.
They're your fish. So if you, how do I say this?
Eric, you won the auction. You got. I mean, if you want to give them their chain, that's on you. But you got to pay for it. Basically, is what we're saying.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
mean, I don't know how to.
At least, right? Or is he gifting it to Shane? That's fine. But
Okay.
you got to get that between Sarah and
Yeah.
you and Shane. Okay. But
Okay.
somebody's paying $25, and it should be Eric.
I was like, I don't want to be rude.
No, I understand what you're saying, because it was real confusing what just happened there at the end.
Yeah, it was like, whoa, that just got thrown at me.
I wasn't sure if Eric was trying to back out of that and say give it to Shane for 20, or if Eric was paying the 25 and giving it to Shane.
Okay, so Shane, all right, this is how we're going to do this. Eric, you're going to pay Sarah. Shane, you email Sarah for your shipping. That's what we'll do. All right,
Yeah, and keep us all in the loop.
please.
FishFam
CC.
Auction.
All right, thank you guys.
Fish
At
Fam
Gmail.
Thank
Auction,
you.
blah, 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 blah.
Good to have you up here.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
Sarah.
Bye.
Phew.
You know what you should do is make
Sarah.
me like one of those dudes that can push buttons on your StreamYard, because that would help.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know how to do that, and we never set that up. All right, Sarah, we'll see you. Luke, are you ready?
Are you ready, Luke?
Luke.
Let me find this. I gotta find the auction.
He's coming in and out.
We got pictures.
Whoa.
I might not have a good
Whoa,
connection.
who's that guy?
All right, here we go.
I think we're being punked because that's FishFam, not Luke.
All
Oh,
right,
there he
Luke.
is.
Mute, Luke. Mute your YouTube, please.
Now, this is a cool auction, I think.
Are we live or because I'm in my bed?
We're live. So, what is going on here?
I think that Luke may have like YouTube open or something.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe the Wi-Fi's acting up.
Oh.
Why isn't it not letting me?
It's probably because he doesn't have a good signal in it.
There we go. Luke, can you hear us?
Yes.
All right, there he is.
Sweet.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
We're good now.
I'm having some Wi-Fi issues apparently, so sorry in advance.
No, you're
No
fine.
worries, man.
All right, so we got plans. We got a bunch of pictures, but here's the tank that they're coming out of. We'll do the pictures next.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So how are you doing? You doing a bundle? How you doing?
Yeah, I've got 2 bags. They got 10 different species each. No repeats.
Can't beat that. That's awesome.
All right, so I never did it like this before with plants. The first bag we're going to auction off.
I want you to read all the scientific names, please.
Yeah.
All of them.
I can read them off for you if you want.
No, skip that.
He's joking.
I can save you if you need it, but I do want to hear you try first.
So we're going to auction off 2 different bags here. So do you know what species are going to be in the first bag? And
Yeah, I think the first bag is the one I've got loaded up right now. I'm still grabbing pictures from it, so.
Okay.
For sure. I can also just like walk up to the tank and point with tweezers.
Yeah, we could do that.
All right.
That might work too.
So-
I mean, I'll get the pictures going here too, but yeah, whatever works. If that works, we can do that.
First bag here.
Well,
The first.
Yeah, go ahead and go through what 10 they are, and then we'll get the bidding started, and then you can explain what about them.
All right.
Perfect.
Yeah, so the species are going to be Alternanthera renekii ossipus, which is this guy right here. So you can see the color here is nice and pink, rosy. Got a bit of a fade in it with the green stem. Second one here is going to be Cryptocorini jacobsenii pink, which is this guy here with the pink stem running through the center of the leaf. You're not going to actually get this one, but if you, I don't know if it's pixelated or not.
No, you're looking
There's
good,
a little
actually.
pup here. So you would get this pup, and then there's another one back here behind the other leaf.
Sweet.
Third one is Areocolon breviscapum, also known as Dongha, which is this guy here. It's about 8 or 9 inches tall right now. It's got a lot of little pups here on the side, so I'm going to keep one of the pups, and then the main mother plant is going to get sent out.
Nice.
High growth sunset is over here. Got white veins, and when it gets up closer to the light, it turns nice and pink on the veins. You can see it's starting on that. Then there is Lagonandra meboldii, which is this guy here. It's the red cultivar. It's got really nice iridescence. I don't know if you can see it sort of with the green shimmers as I move it around.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So this is the guy you're going to get. I have another little one down here that I'll be keeping.
Wow. Is this
There's
highlight CO2, by the way?
This tank is. All of the plants that I have don't actually need that to grow. You might lose a lot of the colors. Pinks fade to green and whatnot, but most of them will grow just fine for you. They will slow down considerably because I give them a lot of CO2.
Right. Okay.
Yep. Next up is this Ludwija species here. I've actually already taken the trimming for it, but this guy here, not sure what species it is, but I collected it when I was up in Portland at Fishtoberfest, and it has since converted rapidly and is showing off some really nice oranges.
Yeah, it did. Wow.
Yep. Marsilea quadrifolia is most of this field here. It's a carpeting plant. It goes quickly in this tank, but under low light, it just slows down a lot. But it will still cover under low light and low CO2 and no CO2. I mean, so that's always a nice one. This guy here is Myriophyllum metagrossens. This is the golden cultivar, and you can sort of start seeing it here, but not really. The stems will get reddish under very high light. So when it gets another 2 or 3 inches tall here, it should do it. Ninth is this Rotala macrandra narrow leaf green. Macrandra's got a whole bunch of different cultivars. This is one of the easiest. It's got narrow leaves, and they are green, top and bottom, which a lot of Rotalas have purple on the bottom if they're green on top. And then the last one of the bag is Rotundifolia Ceylon. This is another Rotala. It's got really deep pinks, and it does this under 0 CO2 and low light too, but you kind of have to starve it to get it to do that in those conditions.
Wow. That's a cool plant.
Yeah, a lot of the plants were really awesome.
So cool. Is that the first 10?
That's the first 10.
All right, so let's do that auction. What's the starting bid?
I don't remember what we discussed.
I don't think we did discuss.
So with that nice bag of freaking plants, holy cow! I don't know. Yeah. What do you think?
Some big ones in there too.
Why don't you set your starting bid there, Luke?
Let's say 30.
$30. Okay.
Good start.
Well, we already got 40 in chat from Alex. Secret List History Living in Your Aquarium.
Boom.
Perfect. Now, what is going on here before we talk about something? Somebody said that you keep Cyanodorsalis pseudomugos. Is that true? Have I heard this? Or is this not true? Yeah, you.
This is true.
Nice. Perfect.
I just got a group. Well, I got a group in Kentucky at the Triple Crown. And
so did I.
Then we had a week. We had a full week where the highs were above 113.
Holy cow.
And they all died.
Oh, no.
So then in Chicago at the AGA, I got another group from a friend of mine that I made there. And so far, so good. Looks like they're breeding. If I make any more, I'll let someone know for sure.
That's cool. No, I picked up some in Kentucky too, as a matter of fact, at the Triple Crown.
Yeah, at the swap meet?
Yeah, at the swap. Now, there was a guy that was selling them he had them freshwater, and there was a guy that's selling them that had a brackish. I bought brackish ones.
I did too, yeah. And then I put them into a macro tank that was full salt.
Really?
And they were growing really well.
Never mind. Whenever you put your number in, please put the $. Thank you. Good.
55. Yeah, well, that was just chit chat. Sorry.
Steven, yes. Yeah, that's me.
That's Secret cool, History at 69.
Cool.
No, he doesn't have the $.
Oh.
Now it's $69. There you go.
There you go. Now we're at 69.
I see what you did there, Alex, and I like it.
Snoochie, I don't think so. I think these are both plant bags are going to be two different varieties.
Yeah, it's going to be two different. Yeah.
So the carpeting is going to be in this one here.
There is a semi-carpeting one in the next one too. It's also fairly easy, but it does like to grow up a little taller. if it has a choice.
Got a $70 here, right? I bid from Lady Diane.
Yeah, Lady Diane.
Oh wow!
coming in.
Lady Diane coming in. Howdy, Lady D.
Thank you, ma'am.
But yeah, I gotta tell you, it is pretty nice plants. Wow.
Some very nice plants in there. I'm not even a plant guy.
Thank you.
There's some plants I really like in there.
They look
I
fantastic.
killed a lot.
So for
I guess that's how you learn.
I
Right?
got to give a backstory about this fella because nobody really knows who he is.
Right.
Yeah, true.
So I met Luke at Fishtoberfest up at Kenny E's house, and very, very good fella. Hold on,
$80.
And got to know him, got to talk to him a lot about his fish, and then he said plants. He loves doing them. Well, he got with Alex, and Alex brought him to us.
Oh,
so
thank you, Alex.
Very. Well, it was Alex, right, Luke?
Yeah, I met Alex through Jason, but we've been hanging out at the last two conventions, spent a lot of time together since we ended up being roommates for both of them.
Now, Patty said something about you have. Are you on YouTube at all? Or like,
I am not.
Okay. I was just curious. Social media?
I have an Instagram. I haven't been peer pressured enough to do YouTube yet, and I'm pretty good at not being peer pressured, but we'll see.
You got $85 from Lady Diane.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And what fish are you keeping in that tank right there too, Luke? And what fish do you keep?
These fish are sort of just there. They're kind of throwaways. I moved from Oakland last year, and the tank just got drained and moved completely intact and then refilled. So lots of things didn't have homes. But currently, I have a group of Chilotharina alleni wapogas. Those are the biggest group of the nice colorful rainbows. Then we have a group of Ceres Creek Radnocentris ornatus.
Sweet. I just bought some rads today.
I had to ask.
They're awesome.
I saw them, yeah. I was like, I had to ask.
They're really nice, and they're actually a good size too. They're like 3.5, 4 inches long.
We
standard
use
length.
knuckles around here.
All 4 of them.
There we go. I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
Don't mind us, Luke.
We're just nuts. That's it.
Oh, well, I mean, look at the tank. Same.
Yeah, I see you have the same problem we do. All right, so what is it? $85 going once, right?
Yep.
Going once.
Bum, bum, bum.
I can't believe Steven must be sleeping.
This is auction number 4. Big shrimping.
Steven's being patient.
No, as far as tonight, this is the 3rd one, right?
Yeah, this is our 3rd one. We got 2 more to
This is
go.
the 3rd auction.
I pinned at the top of the YouTube chat there what's coming up. And our next auction, well, we'll do that after this.
We'll do that when it's the next auction.
So 85 going once. Now we want to go 85 going twice.
Twice.
Look at that. Boom.
I don't think you'll do it, Alex.
He's tempted. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum.
Hey.
I feel like we should have like a countdown timer or something like.
Yeah, you used to have one. Sold.
No, I meant like on screen.
Congratulations, Lady Diane.
Awesome.
All right.
Got some good looking
Great buy
plants.
to a good person.
Sold.
Are people questioning my identity in chat?
They don't believe you're a real person. They think you're a robot.
I'm an imposter.
You're just a disembodied voice. You could be a brain in a jar on a shelf for all we know.
Yes.
No, I saw hands, so you could just be some hands.
Okay, it could be a brain in a jar with some hands.
There's
on
a
a shelf.
thing going on.
All right.
Are you ready to do your?
You don't have to, dude. We're just giving you our time, man. What's up, man? Nice meeting
Hey,
you.
Luke.
All right.
There's a
there's
reef in
Luke.
the background. How's that?
There we go.
Perfect.
Awesome.
You're good. And yes, we got more plants. Let's go with the next
Go.
10, please.
All right, yeah. Might want to make him big again. He's gonna show us what's in the next bundle. Yeah, cool.
Next bundle.
All right, where did my tweezers go? There they are. All right,
They're right where you left them.
thanks. All right, so first up on the second bag is going to be Cryptocarny retrospiralis. Get out of the way.
Oh man, that's a cool looking fish. Holy cow.
So it's this guy back here. I've taken some out. They were in the photos too, but these guys are maybe 17, 18 inches tall now. The ones that I took out are maybe 14 inches or so. They're little babies, but they're at an age where they pop them out that quick at this point.
Look at the red.
Number 2, we have Eriocolon maleatur. That's this guy. It's like the last Eriocolon in the other bag, but it's a little bit smaller. And just like the last one, I'm going to keep a pup, which it has a bunch of, and I'm going to send the mother plant out. Both of them are just a little big, and I'd like to view my other plants.
There you go.
Third is Gradiola viscidula. So these actually are not going to be the ones that you get, but they come out of a tank that I currently have submitted to the AGA, so I don't think I'm allowed to share it.
Oh,
I got
cool.
But there are more than I have in this tank currently. Fourth one is one that also comes from that tank, and I actually don't have in this tank. If you don't mind pulling up the photo of the Hydrocotyl tripartita mini.
Okay. Well,
And then
give me a sec here.
I can move on to the other ones for now if you'd like.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
What was the name again, if you mind saying that?
Hydrocotyl tripartita.
Okay.
You can probably just Control F mini.
It's just going to say mouthful next to the name.
I'm only seeing 4 plants in this.
All right, well, moving on.
It's in the other one.
Okay. Maybe that's why I can't find it. Hold on.
It is in the first
Oh, I see it.
email that I sent. So this is Hygrophila corymbosa compact. It's not small. It's called compact because the internodal space is really short. So it gets pretty big leaves and it looks really bushy. It does turn a little bit red when the leaves are towards their fading, dying phase. But it forms a lot of side shoots really quickly.
Very cool.
Then we have Hygrolancea chai. This is one of the super hot ones in the plant world right now. It's just getting to the point of not being as rare as before, but it is hot
Color.
pink.
Yes, beautiful.
This is probably the only plant that is being offered in either bag that really does want CO2.
Okay.
Then we have Hygro species tiger, which is over here. It makes tiger patterns on the leaves that are not highly visible. But trust me, they're there. So it'll make lines that are much more visible to the naked eye that go horizontally across the leaf blades.
Oh,
Right,
cool.
okay.
Like veins, yeah.
This is Limnophila repens here. And it is like Limnophila aromatica, but it is much more compact and grows a little more densely. And I'm honestly not sure if this is a consistent thing or if this was a momentary blip in my fertilization regimen, but these leaves started curling and they all curl the same way. So I'm going to keep on watching that for a while.
That's cool.
Then we have Rotala bassii, which is here. This is one of those narrow needle leaf rotalas, nice and orange. I'm going to send the top of this stem here. This one's one of the more rare ones. It's not going to be too difficult to grow, but this color might turn more of a limey green instead of orange. And then there is Macrondra mini type 4, which is another rotala. And that's this giant bundle that's here in the back. This is pink. So up here where it has more light, you can see it turning pink. And back here where it has less light, it's orangey. Get out of the way. It's more orange with less light.
It does, yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
And
loving the
that
fish
bag.
just as much.
I got the. I believe I have the one backstage. Is that it? I don't know if you can see the screen.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Okay,
man,
cool.
look at that.
I figured
So that's the 10th plant, and tell them what it is again.
So that is Hydrocotyl tripartita mini. So there's a tripartita Japan, which is very prolific, but it's got bigger leaves. So the ones in the photo are maybe, the smaller ones are maybe 2 millimeters, the tiniest ones, and the bigger ones are maybe 1/3 to 1/2 inch across. And it's really cute.
Yeah.
Starting bid,
so
please.
this photo is of that tank that is not quite shareable yet.
Uh-oh.
You
Uh-oh.
want to do
Dang
this?
it, Jason. God damn it, Jason.
No, don't.
Oh.
That's why I took such a detailed shot. You can't see it. It's okay. Yeah.
Cool.
So
I'm
you want
I'm
to do a
reporting
starting bid at $35 again?
Sure.
All right, I put it back.
Yeah, and I do have other things that I need to get rid of. So I guess let's look at chat, and if we have a bidding war at the end, I'll just keep on tossing in a new species for every new bid that goes up.
Wow,
We
there you
can't-
go.
We can't do that today. We got two more.
Too long?
No, sorry.
All right,
Well,
let me
we're
just
already
toss in a
$50.
couple right now then, because I already
look
took
at
a couple
Alex.
trimmings.
Cool.
Alex is not
Extras.
playing.
We're already
You
at
mind
70
throwing me
bucks.
back up?
So. Yeah, good.
Glass box Greg's at 75.
Skipper's got to do that.
What's he want?
Make Luke big.
All right.
Stephen P at $80. Holla.
$80.
This guy here, this twisty guy, right here, is Echinodorus vesuvius.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It sent out a runner, so I picked those up. You'll get 3. Two or 3, something like that.
And that's
And
added
then,
to this bag?
Yeah, he's going to have to.
yeah, that's added to this bag.
All right. Thank you. Sorry.
And then I have a bigger piece of this guy that got trimmed and it's sort of floating right now. This is just Ludwigia repens, super red. It's
Alex at 100.
up here. So that, and just to show it off, look at this Ludwigia that's up here.
Man.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Wow, cool.
That's purty.
And I believe, no, I don't. Never mind.
All right, that's it. 12 plants, right?
Mm.
Yep.
Couple extras. Current bid's $100 with Alex Secret History.
All right.
Wow.
So we're at 100
Wow.
with
They
an
look
extra
super
plant,
good.
right? With an extra plant thrown in too.
2 plants.
2 plants,
Two.
so it's a total of 12. It was originally
Wow.
10.
Can I ask you what?
Scuba Steve, you can
what your
email me.
substrate is?
It's a mix of everything that I have ever come across, essentially. There's some Seachem fluorite red, there's some fluorite black, there's some fluval stratum, some ADA Amazonia, some ADA Amazonia 2. I think the only thing that's not in there is any Brightwell line.
Wow.
The tank is honestly like 6 years old, and it's just been I've been slowly ripping hardscape out more and more. So there's zero hardscape in here except what I have to attach boosters to. It's just my little garden.
Oh, Mary Beth.
Yeah, it's getting hot.
Getting hot.
What's your
with 2 minutes left?
What do you use for fertilization,
root tabs?
Yep.
Sorry, what?
Do you use root tabs?
I do use root tabs. Yeah. Amongst other things, a friend of mine is actually making a fertilizer that I've been testing out, and to be fair, I don't use his straight fertilizer. I have a mangrove in this tank as well, and it is insane with the amount of nutrients that it can suck up. So I add root tabs in a grid once every month or two, and this tank gets about a 55% water change every 3 days. I dose it with fertilizers as if it's a 250-gallon tank. And it gets more CO2 than these fish would like if this load of plants weren't in here. They would all probably be dead first thing in the morning.
Alex asking what was number 10, the plant number 10 again.
Number 10 was Rotula macrandra, mini type 4.
And Alishan is asking which root tabs. Is asking about your lighting as well, Luke.
Which root tabs? Whatever comes my way.
Okay.
How about your lighting?
So there are 2 lights on here. The main light is a Twinstar 900S pendant, the first generation one. And I have a Fluval Aqua Sky in the back. It's honestly not necessary to have that Aqua Sky. I just noticed that the Twinstar was a little too powerful and growing algae on the crypts. Crazy problem, I know. Crypts were growing algae because the light was too much, so I added a second light that was less powerful because it shades them from the powerful light and still gives them some light.
Wow.
Very cool.
We're already going twice with a $105 bid from Mary Beth.
Boom, boom, boom.
Dun, dun, dun.
Nope. Daniel Velez at 110.
Oh, shit.
Hope you're doing well, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel.
Brother Dan.
And I am happy. I will add I'll type my Instagram into the chat. I'm happy to talk to anyone who wants to talk about plants. Not enough people can listen to me babble on about my binomial.
Well, I could tell you that there is a plant stream called What Your Plants, Mondays at 5 p.m. on the Stephen P. 2003 Aquatics channel with him and Kelly. They love talking about plants. That means you guys start doing YouTube.
Well, I'm more than happy to bum on other people's streams. I don't need my own channel, you know.
Yeah, you just gotta watch.
I can get handed around. I'm cheap.
Pass around.
All right, there's this Depths Unknown guy. You should subscribe to him. That's all I know. Like, comment.
All right, so where we're at, 105?
Going twice.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom. With 2 extra plants.
Wow. Well,
Sweet.
I think sold to Brother Dan for $110.
Congratulations, Daniel.
Congratulations, Daniel.
Woo.
Congratulations.
Got some good looking
110, I'm
plants.
sorry.
Thank you kindly.
Nice.
Jason, maybe you can invite Luke up for maybe
there's that.
easy stream.
Yeah. I don't think
That'd
he'll
be
be up
awesome.
that early, though. I think he's up that early. He's West Coast.
Oh yeah, you gotta get up at like 6 a.m., dude.
Yeah, I don't know if I might
He's
still
like, no,
be
ain't
up
happening.
at 6 a.m.
Well, there you go. You might work something out. I'll
What
get your
time zone
email.
are you?
East Coast.
Yeah, I'll still be up at your 6 a.m.
Right
Well,
on.
there we go. Nice.
Well, but can you stay up until your 9 a.m.?
You're sponsoring the caffeine?
Sure.
Yeah, I got
Chris,
you.
we'll figure a way.
All right, we'll work it out.
All right, Luke.
I'll email you, man.
Thank you, bud.
For sure. Thanks,
Remember,
guys.
Yeah.
whenever you do your emails, please CC fishfamauction@gmail.com, please. Really appreciate it. All right, Luke.
Should I type my email into the chat or?
I did put it in there. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Got that. Let's see here.
Yeah, I lost what I do. I lost my chat.
Thank you, Luke.
They did
Good
it.
to have you up here, buddy. You got some good
Thank
looking
you,
plants.
sir.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
coming, man.
Yeah, and you know, if we want to do it again, I trim about 8 hours a week out of this tank alone.
Well,
Wow.
there will be another auction.
Yeah, in the
Give me a
future,
call.
definitely.
I'll
Our
let
last
you know.
auction.
All
Yeah,
right,
it'll be
have a
the
good
last
night.
of the year.
year.
Yeah, for the year, for the season.
It's going to be a good one, I hope, right?
And here is Luke's email. It's in the chat.
There you go.
All right, Luke. Have a good one, brother.
You too.
See
See
ya.
ya, Luke.
Come on, man.
Thank you.
Skipper, Jason, Benet, and Kirk. It was great to hang out with y'all, and you guys are doing a fantastic job with this live stream. And hope y'all keep it going. And everybody in chat, thank you so much for coming. And it was great to see you all too. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and call it a night. But
Right.
I will see you
Take care.
guys sometime later on. Skipper, I'll see you. No, tomorrow or no?
No.
No, I
There's no
see your class
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
All righty. Well, guys, hope y'all have a great night. And once again, thank you, all you great people, for coming in here
All right,
and
Robert.
enjoying this live stream.
Robert.
But we'll see y'all.
All right, later, brother.
See you,
Thanks,
Robert.
man. See you.
Oh man, we got this lovely lady backstage. Her
A
name
very
is
nice, great person.
Foxy,
Oh.
or some of us like to call her Foxy.
I think some of us know her, right?
Roxanne.
Hi. How y'all
Hi.
doing this evening?
I'm good.
We
Sound check, you
are-
can hear me?
Yes, you're good.
Hi, Roxanne.
Hi, how are you, Fishy Mom?
Good.
All right. So next up is going to be your beautiful neon green rasboras
Look at those guys.
kubite. That's that right?
Yes, the Kubote, as I pronounce them. Some people say Kubotai, I say Kubote.
Wasn't that the blood sport thing? Oh, that was
That's
the...
Kumite. Kumite.
Right. It was close.
Hakuna Matata.
We
I
had that
want to know, I
conversation.
am of light and love.
Why you not pick me?
So
Why you not
how,
train me?
What
how
are you doing?
many of these in a pack?
So this is actually the last 8-pack that we have for the season, so there won't be any more available after this auction. So these are the very last 8 that we have.
We also have video, I believe, right?
God, they're so
Yes.
beautiful, so green.
Those are the babies in the tank. The light does not do them justice, nor does the video. They are a stunning, stunning bright green. And when they're in spawn, they get a beautiful iridescent blue down the spine. They hail from Thailand and Myanmar. Their parents are wild caught, so their genetics are very, very strong.
Sweet.
We keep these guys in parameters of GH 60, KH 30, and pH of 6.3 to 6.5, temperature between 74 and 78. But as long as you keep your parameters stable, a slight touch on the softer side and clean, these guys will do great for you. They are a tight shoaling fish. of more of the tighter showing rasboras. So if you have more of the rasboras that like to hide out, these guys like to get them out of all of your plants and out to the front and get them to join the crowd. A lot of people say that they do tend to be more timid. They will be timid if there's loud activity around the tank, but that's with most fish. These guys are just really cute and chirpy, and they're always very curious. Let's see what else I have down here. They're also an excellent reservoir to keep with shrimp. They are a mid to upper water column dweller, and because their mouths are on the smaller side, they don't mess with the shrimp as much. Unless you get a few scrimplets, as I call them, up on the tall glass, they might mess with them. But I've never actually been able, seen them been able to fit them in their mouth. So they don't bother the shrimp too much. So these are great for a heavily planted tank. And I would recommend for an 8-pack, since they are active swimmers, that you want a 10-gallon heavily planted tank for these guys. But they're so peaceful. They're really good in a peaceful community tank. And they're just awesome little guys.
So what would you want our starting bid to be? Because I could not find it.
Starting bid, I'm happy with starting it at 20, and the shipping is $20 priority.
Excellent.
She already knows what her shipping's going to be, so that's good.
Okay.
Roxanne, you should have been a car salesman.
We have Penny for that.
Lady Rorschach.
Oh, $50.
Lady Rorschach at 50.
Oh, Lady R.
Exactly. Do you? So you guys are breeding these guys. How do you breed these guys?
Well, these are an egg scatter. So basically, we treat these as we do all the rasboras, and we just play tank tetras, or musical tanks, I should say. So we let them spawn in a tank for a few days or a week, and then we move them to another tank and let them hatch out, and the fry will start to appear in 3 to 4 days. And at first they are glass stickers, but you can start feeding them very small powdered food or infusoria after that for the first 2 weeks. And about 2.5 weeks of age, they can start eating baby brine shrimp. They, as adults, they're reported to only get to 3/4 inches, but our breeding group of adults that are at 2 years of age are at 1 inch. So I think that's where they truly maximize or max out at if they're fed a very good diet. They're not very picky eaters, but they do have smaller mouths. So whatever you feed them, you are going to have to crush down so they can eat it. We just powder mostly LRB granules. So we crush those down for them. They get live baby brine shrimp. They get flaked spirulina. And they do very well on all of that.
It was an 8-pack of 8, right?
Yes.
And they're Kubota rasboras.
8-pack of 8.
Kubote.
Kubote.
I always want to say hiya after saying that.
8-pack, $60, glass box, Greg. That's not Danny. It's a different glass box.
And these are one of Rachel's, because I know Sarah mentioned earlier about Rachel O'Leary. This is like her ultimate favorite fish, and I can easily see why. They are stunning. She actually tubs these out in Western PA, and she has great success tubbing these guys. I haven't tried that yet. I'm not brave enough with my wild-caught adults, but I am reserving some fry for myself to grow up, and I want to try to tub them next year and see how they fare. So.
Lady Rorschach's at $70.
Yes, karate rasboras.
Will they breed with other rasboras if they're in the same tank? Will they like cross
species?
I haven't read up on them crossbreeding with any rasboras. I've had them in with other types of rasboras, and we haven't had any hybridization with them. They actually were living with the axelrodies and with the Phoenix rasboras. And these guys were the ones that got those other guys out of the plants because they used to like to hide in the plants all the time. But as I don't, I lost my train of thought. Question again. I lost my train of thought.
You don't think they'll cross?
No, I don't. They don't. I don't think these hybridize. I only know of the CPDs that in our fish room. I only know that the CPDs and then the dwarf emerald rasboras will hybridize. But I don't know if the neon greens to hybridize with anything else that we keep. But I don't know if they'll hybridize with any other rasboras out
Yeah,
there.
because I know a lot of people have those chili rasboras and stuff
Yeah.
too.
I have chili rasboras, and I was actually curious about the answer to that question.
I got to tell you something. I just received a pack of 6 of these guys from her, and this does not do them justice.
Yeah.
The green
Skipper
on
loved them.
is awesome.
They are stunning, and it's like they are a neon green. They're not just green, semi-translucent fish. Like when they're under the right light, they are an intense neon green, and when they're in spawning, they get a beautiful blue iridescence down their spine. They are just such pretty little fish, and they are just good temperament, and I love how they shoal, like they pack tightly shoal. I can't talk normal. I'm trying. It's too late for me. But they shoal tightly, and that's what I really like about these rasboras.
They're
beautiful.
I know, it's tempting, isn't it?
Well, I was actually going to bid on these tonight, and then that price got turned out there. It's too rich for my blood. Well, actually, I don't want a butt whooping later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
So we're going to be going once.
Dude, I'm so tempted. I actually have it sitting there. Just got to hit enter.
That's why
it's the last 8-pack of the season.
I know.
The long winter here.
A long, cold winter, Jason.
Yeah, that's cool. You know, Lady Rorschach, I don't want to steal the bid from you. It's cool.
They are beautiful, especially when they're together.
I know.
I don't want to part with any of them. I had 2 tanks of like 100 of them in each tank, and I didn't want to let go of a single one. Like I'm jealous of everybody that bought them from me.
He was like, I got these rasboras from Foxy and Pepper.
If I really want them, you want me? Okay, great.
And he told me they are. These are really cool fish.
I'm glad you enjoy them.
I just talked myself out of them, Lady Rorschach. See, I bought fish today already, so that's kind of like, oh man, do I need to buy more fish? Of course I do.
Yes, you always need to buy more fish. That's how it happens.
Right. Listen, I'm just saying, Jason, hit the enter button because they look great in your fish room downstairs.
Yeah,
don't regret it.
There's always next season. I have too much fish that I was in an existential crisis of where to put fish the other moment.
Yes, guys, we have constant talks about tanks and what are we going to do, and we got to set things up. You know, like, oh my.
Yeah, like Peppa just put in the new rasbora breeding rack in the other room, so that has a total of 12 tanks and a terrarium on it. So I'm excited we started setting that up.
What is he at? $70? You're gonna let them go for $70?
These aren't big fish, so tank space can't always be the issue with these guys. They're not big fish.
Where did I pick up the rads?
They're awesome.
Guess
They're
what?
a very cool fish.
I'm gonna save you, Jason. It is sold.
Done.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Lady R. You're gonna love these guys. Congratulations.
$70.
Awesome fish.
Wow, that's awesome.
And bred too, like home bred. I mean, bred by Foxy and Peplin. That's awesome.
Yes, they're tank raised. Homebred tank raised. All of our fish here are. We don't sell or import or sell any fish that aren't spawned and raised on the compound.
All right, that was that. Let me get the other one ready.
Oh, that's nice.
So while he's getting the next one ready, it's humpback lemias.
Yes, they're humpbacked lemias. They're also black-barred lemias.
And how many in your starting bid?
And these are also an 8-pack. And the starting bid for these is also at $20, and the shipping will also be $20 for priority.
Steel guys.
These
are
guys,
my favorite lemias.
These guys are the great-grandchildren of Daniken Aquatics, humpback lemias. They hail from Dominican Republic and Haiti. They are so cute, cherubby little guys. You see where I lost track of my notes here. I write down all my facts because I get nervous still. They are live bearers.
They came out with his eyes.
Some of them did. Some of them have really blue eyes. They're gorgeous, but they are live bearers. They hail from Haiti and DR. These guys are Janikin's great grandfish, like I said. They do grow to about 2.5 inches, the females being the bigger of the two. Let's see, where else am I here? They are cherubby little fish with black vertical bars, yellow touches, with yellow fins with black spots on them, and a hint of glittery iridescence when the light hits them just right. They look like they're covered in glitter. Annette would love these guys.
All right, Paul's already in at $20.
They require hard and alkaline water, so they do need a pH of between 7.0 and 8.2, a hardness between 12 and 25 degrees, and a temperature between 75 and 82 degrees. And for an 8-pack of these guys, I recommend a minimum of a 20-gallon tank, heavily planted. Let's see, 7, 8, here we go. Yes, heavily planted tank with some gathering room, but it's best to be species only because they can be a bit of finnippers to other fish. And you also want them heavily planted because they also can be a little bit of baby eaters. So you want to give the babies a good way to be able to get away from their parents. That sounds horrible. But fry are already born with their pattern and can already eat fried shrimp right at birth. They are born pretty big fry, actually. Their gestation for the parents is between 4 and 6 weeks, and they can have up to 25 fry at a time. And they are just very curious, very gregarious little guys. I always catch them gathered together trying to see what I'm doing in the fish room anywhere I am. So if like I'm off to the far right, they're all gathered in the corner trying to like squish their eye up against the tank to see what I'm doing, and they're just so personable and cute. But
Sorry, it's $30 is the bid.
I really do recommend a species specific tank for these guys.
Lady Diane was asking.
I gotta apologize, Alex. I didn't see that.
If they're on the CARES list, I don't believe these guys are, but I could be wrong. I haven't had these guys very long, but they've already given me a ton of babies. We've only had them a few months, so I honestly haven't done a ton of research on them. But that's basically what I know.
There's two people in chat that can answer that.
Yeah.
KJ Aquatics or Danikin Aquatics. Can you answer that question if they are a CARES species or not?
All I really know is that they are beautiful fish. I really love how they get that glittery pattern to them. I love how no matter where I am in the fish room, I look up and they're always looking directly at me to see what I'm up to. And the females get well round when they're just about to pop. But I do recommend if you do end up with these guys, if you do notice a female that's gravid, it's like what I've been doing is I've been moving the gravid female to another tank to let her deposit her babies there and moving her back to the tank when she's done. And that way we have more of the fries survive.
Nice.
Now, Lady Rorschach won the green neons, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Lady R. That's what I'm doing.
Yes, Alice. She was very pregnant. In fact, she just gave birth yesterday. I believe there was 12 of them.
Oh my gosh.
There's more and more and more, and I love it.
Okay. And I actually had received some of these from Kenny, and they are very stunning fish in person.
They truly are. And I really love to find little hints of yellow in the fish, and these guys are one of the ones that have that little hint of yellow. Usually you can see it best pronounced when there's more cover on the tank. Like in this video, we removed the floating plants so that you can see them better with the light. But when the floaters are over there and they get that little dimmer, the yellow presents better on them. So they look a little washed out in these videos.
The name is Latin lemias, which equals muddy, and negro for black, and fasciatus which means lined.
Interesting.
Muddy
So we got a
line.
hot bid of $30 from Alex, and y'all gonna just let that go for $30? What's wrong with you people? Wake up!
It's a steal. These are great fish.
They are.
My favorite lemia of all the lemias. They have nice size, just lots
Yeah,
of
they're definitely
personality,
cool.
lively. Yeah.
They're on 80, so they're probably on the
That's what I
cares
believe, Keith. I didn't believe they were on the cares, but I wasn't sure, so I don't want to say.
Glitch, you just need to move to the States.
True. True. What he just said, that they're in Haiti, so they'll probably on the care species list soon. But they're also located in DR, so they might have a little bit of hope to outlast that list.
Gold nugget pleco tetra. Love that name.
Well, we're going to be going once for $30. The high bid is Alex. Oh man, I
They're nice.
I stared at that tank for a while when I was at Kenny's.
They're instantly going to become your new water puppies. They're going to try to follow you around the whole fish room the best they can in that tank you give them.
Yeah.
Definitely cool. I like them.
Yeah, I love the
I've been
yellow
on the
and
fence
graceful.
about these guys for a long time. Same with Goudaids.
Now these guys, the video that you guys are showing right now, those are young adults. Like if you notice, the males don't have quite a large hump on their top, but as they age more, their hump will become more pronounced because they store their fatty tissue there, the males. So they'll get a little more of a hump there as they get older. But they're just really cool fish, and I just love how they're just so curious. I love the curious fish.
And we're going to say sold to Alex for $30.
Steal.
Congratulations, Alex.
All right, so I haven't seen people. The mods haven't been putting in, or maybe I'm overseeing it, but whenever
the mods are failing you.
I'm gonna have to fire people, I guess, or I'm gonna have to start paying them.
Alex, shipping will be $20.
Woohoo! Congrats!
Yeah, buddy.
Congratulations, guys.
Stop that.
So whenever you guys email Peplin and Foxy, please CC us at FishFam Auction at gmail.com, please. Really appreciate it.
I'll make sure to CC you as well and reply.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for having us up, letting us host those two for the auction. Greatly appreciated. And thank you so much for doing this. This is an awesome thing you guys do for the Fish Fam. It's another opportunity for us to get some of the fishies out that we have too many of and other people just may want. So we appreciate that. Thank you so much.
So there's a reason why I made this guy big. This is all happening because of him. He was the one that came up with the idea, and we ran with it.
It's all your fault, Vinay. Thank you.
Oh, man. That's everyone.
Oh, he's blushing. Look at him.
Am I blushing?
No.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. You guys have a great evening, and I'll see you all in chat.
Thanks.
Bye,
Thanks for coming up. Take
Thank
care.
you.
That's what I need to do.
All right. Thank you, Dee Dee. She a mod?
I think so.
I don't know. But she's doing better than all the other mods, myself included. But I do have my hands full at the moment.
Yeah, your hands are full.
Oh, wait, we're doing two auctions. That's right.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember. Because I thought these fish look a little different. All right, there we go.
So, without further ado, our last auction of the night. He has two. We got George from Aqua Balls.
Whoops.
What's up, guys?
Yo,
George,
what's going on, George?
I need to make him bigger because
Yeah, let's see what's going on.
Oh, so we're going to start with the say it because I can't.
Tell us the fish, the George.
These are actually going to be for a pair of beta mahachai for sure.
Mahachai.
I mean, they are a small pair, by the way, as you see, and I just put them in there just to show you in this little container. See?
Oops.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they're young.
Yeah.
I also have a very zoomed in picture of one that you can kind of see the colors on it.
There you go.
And they are F1s, by the way.
So these are wild caught?
No,
parents for wild
F1s. F1, I'm sorry.
So y'all just start bidding on it. He does not have a starting bid.
Trying to see if there's another one that has a.
These are really nice.
Yeah, they're freaking beautiful bettas.
Yeah, definitely cool. So, you know anything about them? Tank parameters? Anything want to tell us?
George?
I have them right now just in the hard water. I'm raising them in the hard water, steady water. And you can transfer them into soft, but I recommend you not put them in a soft water because they will perish. So go ahead and use regular aquarium water, hard water.
Here's another picture. Okay. Obviously, you want to see the.
I only breed them, and when I breed them, I put them in a soft water. And when you do it in the soft water, they breed right away. They go crazy. That's why hard water they're more calm right now.
And what temperature are you keeping them at, George?
Right now they are at 80, 81, and they don't like lower than 77.
Got
it.
So how many are we getting on this bid here, this auction?
It's a pair.
Pair, okay. Do you know a sex, male, female pair? Or is it just two fish?
I am thinking there's one male, one female. So a pretty one, really colors on it, longer fin, and then another one with the lines on it, and less colors with the shortish fin. You can see them. They're right now live. They're swimming around.
Do they build a nest or do they
I haven't tried to breed this one. I sold some already to my LFS for each one $10 I get for, and that's actually LFS sells them for $30. Those were going for $50 at one time on the internet each one, and so I got mine when they were going for $35, $40 each.
That picture that I showed you, I think we looked up on Google. Is that the breeding dress? Because I'll look it up real quick to show.
Yeah. And if you put them in a tannin water, they right away. I mean, you slowly take them to the tannin water. They'll breed at this size. The small ones, trust me, I have not believed it, but I seen babies. They even with the tiny when they were small, and I put them in the right water, low water, tannin, leaves, plants. They bred right away.
That's crazy. They're beautiful fish, and you guys are only letting them go for $20. Come on now.
I mean, that's a steal. And they're not even done with their coloring yet either. They're still young.
No, they're young.
Are they mount brooders or do they build a bubble nest?
These guys are actually nest builders. They are one of us. When you see the colors look up the internet if you can. The male, you will like crazy colors on it.
They definitely look cool. I definitely like that body style on the bettas. Like the wild plakat.
The male's going to color up a lot more than that too. And the female's pretty neat too because they have the striping, that bar that does come down. So they're pretty cool.
If you cross them with splendens, you get alien bettas. That's how you get alien bettas. I didn't know that. Okay, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a Smerodina too. My Smerodina pair is really big, but that's the only male I have right now. That's why I didn't want to give up that pair.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Look like aliens.
Yep, look at
Really?
these guys.
That's how they look, the Mahachai.
So that's
Wow.
breeding dress right there.
Got
And you
Lady
guys
Diana
gonna
at
let,
30.
okay, good. I was going to say you're going to let that go for $20.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Gosh.
sitting here.
They're beautiful
Yeah,
fish.
They
these
are.
wild bettas are always, to me, more beautiful than even
Yeah,
a
some of
lot
those
of
hybrids.
the hybrid
Yeah.
bettas.
You know,
Yeah.
Foxy hit on a great point, just like with her rasboras. You know, the parents are wild caught, so you're getting nice, very genetic, strong genetics. And just something you just don't see.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, they have
Steve
me thinking a lot.
$35.
Click on the one that from the seriously fishy link,
Yeah.
if you could. The picture.
Why didn't it change? Hold on a minute. The hell. It's not what I wanted to do. Well, maybe.
Yeah, you can probably do it there. Just right click it and whatever.
Now, George, with the
Open
pair
image.
too, can you do you keep the pair together? Do you separate them? Are they similar to the splendens that you see in their behavior? Or can they stay together?
Well, brother, if you breed them, you need to separate them after breeding. If you have a big enough area, like I bred them in 38-inch long, about 18-inch wide. It was only about 2.5 inches of water, sand on the bottom.
All right, $40.
Yeah, it was cannon water, and they bred me. That's the color right now. That's the way it will look.
All right, that's what the male is gonna look like when they're grown up and colored.
I love the tail.
Do you want to show the one I have up on the screen? And we can even show aquaballs as what they actually are right now.
No, actually, that's the perfect one. The one on the screen.
Right, and this is a young guy, so you're going to get young fish that you're going to get to raise. You get the
There's this
pleasure of
one.
watching raise and change and turn into adult. These are great fish.
You
I'm itchy right now about these fish.
can keep them
this is another picture.
together right now, or you can keep them separate. But when the male going after the female, I would separate. But again, you and your luck. If you have a big enough tank, 20-gallon enough, you don't need to separate them. But you just don't want them to kill her.
Yeah, you want to give them hiding spaces and break their
space.
line of sight and whatnot. And George, how old are these fish?
These are like few months old.
Awesome.
$42 is what we're at.
Steal.
And Bob's Aquatics, that'll be something that you will, if you want to bid on these and win them, the shipping, you will go through him with the email.
Is it variable rate with you, aquaballs, or is it a flat fee?
It's gonna be in a medium box, insulated. So that's like $55, I think.
55. Okay.
Yeah, because you're overnighting, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then the rainbows, it's gonna be $65 for the shipping. That's a large box, 6 of them.
Right. We'll get to those. So what are we at? $42?
You want to make aquaballs this big? We can see the tank that he's got them in.
Yeah.
Those are the actual fish you're shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, it
Lady
looks like
Diane,
one male, one female.
You can see it, right? You can see them color a little bit on the tail.
Yeah, you can see
the
it.
male's up top, the female's there on the bottom.
We're going once with Lady Diane at $45.
Come on, guys, don't miss out on them. Do your research.
Yeah, this is very tempting.
It is. Yeah.
This is bad for me because
it is. I mean, I've gotten lots of fish from George, so I know the quality. I know I've gotten betas from George too, so I just know what everyone's getting.
Where I actually have the other ones. Yeah.
$47.
Damn.
When you were
Hey,
showing me
going
earlier,
once at $47.
All right, let's go. Lady
pair
Diane,
too, guys.
it's $47. Up to you. Going once. Go.
I have
Give her
another.
a chance to respond at least.
And those are other babies?
Yeah, those are the other ones.
Oh, so young. Awesome.
Wow.
Lady Diane, this ball's in your court.
I have-
$50.
Going once for $50.
Scuba Steve,
Lady
Email?
Diane.
it's up to you. $50 going once.
Good deal.
Scuba Steve. Let's give him a moment to respond. He can say yay, nay.
Yep. I
Well,
mean,
if he does,
Scuba will
don't say
get him.
yay,
I
just
mean,
put a number. But
Scuba might take these guys and show them, man, and end up winning again too. I mean, that's what I would do.
Bum, bum, bum.
Right there, you can see the coloration.
Scuba Steve,
of that
$50
male.
bucks.
He said
Well,
you
it's
win, Chip.
currently Lady Diane with the high bid at $50. So the bid is to you, Scuba Steve, at $50. Do you want? Go higher.
All
You
right,
win,
what-
chick.
are
There
we
it
at
is. I'm
twice?
sorry, I missed that. All right, going twice. Dun dun dun. Pretty sure it's sold.
Lady Diane, right?
Yep,
Mhm.
Lady D.
Good. That's a good buy.
Sold $50 to Lady Diane.
Awesome. Totally awesome.
They are. I guess. Yeah.
Thank you, Lady Diane. Let me show you this, guys.
All right. Whoa, I don't want me.
Whoa, that was a weird. What do you call it?
Boo.
Yeah, that's cool. You can make yourself solo next to the thing. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know that neither.
Let me get the next thing up.
That's pretty neat. All right. So up next, let me write this down before I forget. We have, where are they? Bozeman, Aves Creek, George.
Yes. These are the size right here. Actual, you can see the colors are already coming up on the boys. And these are the size.
So I got how many in a group are you selling?
6 of them.
6.
Buyers, any color, like male, female.
What did he say 6?
Yes, 6.
All right. Pack of 6 Bozeman from Aves Creek.
I would love to show you the parents. They are so gorgeous.
Right.
Wait, these are Bozeman?
These are Bozeman, but they're Aves Creek. So these guys are a little more slender. They're not going to be as beefy as you see with your Bozeman. But to me, and I think to a lot of people, a lot who have these fish will agree that they're more colorful.
Let's go see what we got.
George, when you sent me the mop, you sent me a mop full of eggs, right? Were these Aves Creek that you sent me that I hatched out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
They showed colors very early too.
That's cool.
They grow fast too, but it's not just that.
Yep.
Oh, here. These are my bed. Oh, the one.
Having a hard time hearing you, George.
Maybe I'm cutting off, but here, these are parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you see what I'm saying compared to the other Bozeman that you might see, they get a little beefier, they get a little, what I would call taller, you know?
More orange, yeah, orange,
These
deeper orange,
guys
deeper
are
blue.
beautiful, a little more slender,
All right,
but
$30,
their orange
Luke
to me
Wang.
just brighter. They're beautiful.
I feel like we just talked to you, Luke.
We did. And
Scuba Steve at 40.
Gio, is that your Braziliensis?
Skip right over Peplin. Bam.
Sorry, Peplin.
Man, these are nice too.
Life moves pretty fast sometimes. $45 from Vibes.
Look at those guys.
You see that?
Good.
Actually, sorry, Vibes. Paul Cetera was first with 45.
Oh, sorry, missed that.
Bozeman would never fail to impress you. You know, you've seen them. There's lots of strains out there, but you just never. I'm just never used to them. Every time I see them, they're beautiful.
Oh, everything just jumped. Hold on. Peplin, I saw 50.
Look at that.
Jeez.
Got some geos with them too.
Luke at 60.
Kamakas.
Braziliensis.
Yeah.
And
Just
the
got a
zebra.
bunch of those today.
Zebra, baby zebras growing.
Zebras, guys, zebra caras.
I'm seeing Paul Sotero at 65.
And I saw these growing up babies. Kamakas.
Remember,
Yeah,
guys,
there's
you're
them
getting
as
a
well.
pack of
Some neon
6.
prey cocks. Got some
Yep, six of these.
Now you
Millennials.
can't sex them at that size, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
can.
can.
Yeah, a little bit. You can kind of see their colors coming out. You can
You're
tell
seeing
which
the
ones are gonna
males
be
already
males.
flaring with that orange coming out. That's your
Yeah,
male.
they have. You can see their oranges coming on their tails. Yeah.
I can sex them for you like this.
Okay.
It's a female right there.
Yeah.
Tiny one.
That's beautiful.
Yep. Right there.
That's
Too, yep.
There's a bunch of females, and then the males are colored up.
Are they? Do you think they're breeding at that age? If you threw a mop in there, do you think you would get eggs?
I say yeah.
I would say yeah too, because my experience, as soon as you can tell what sex they are, they already know.
Yeah, when they start flaring, they're flaring for a reason, right?
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, when you turn the light off, like a lot colorful. The oranges on them, they're more bright, and then later will turn off.
And they're like rainbows. They take a little bit to fully color. But yeah, you can already see the blue coming out in that guy too. A little bit.
We're gonna start this.
We're at $70. Luke Lang.
Can't beat that.
If Kelly Foreman finds out, she's gonna outbid everyone. Nice. Dun, dun, dun.
So
yeah, these guys are nice.
Saying block Kelly or what? I don't understand what.
A little over a knuckle is what you're saying. I guess she was saying she would bid if she was here. She would be bidding.
Say
on
about an inch.
About an inch.
A little bit more.
Knuckle and a half, maybe.
Inch and a half, yeah. There's some definitely good sized males in there too. You can see them. Just within the girth of their bodies as well.
That is very cheap.
Yeah, because I was looking. That's why I was wondering.
Oh yeah, it was a joke.
I just saw what he said and then.
Oh yeah. Skipper's in go mode.
Well, buy him, Lady Diane.
There you go.
Don't make me buy those. Come on now.
Yeah, they're super nice.
They are. And also, if Luke would win this, if Lady Diane doesn't put in like $80 or something, he's actually from California, George.
So that's going to be
Paul Sotero, 75.
Boom.
Oh wow! If he wants to come by and get him, you don't have to pay shipping then.
Right. Well, we got Paul at 75 now. Look at those. I love rainbows.
What size tank for 6 of these?
You said, oh,
adults? 6? Yeah, that's probably a bigger tank.
Hi, Ricky.
For right now, you can put them in 20, but I recommend tall tanks like this, 60 gallon, or no matter how many you have, even 1 or 2, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, rainbows kind of need the room.
It's the long tank. You just want to swim and go back and forth all day long.
This may be a deal breaker here.
He's in the LA area, Luke.
Yeah, say that again.
So he's in the LA area. Luke was saying what city?
Bellflower.
Yeah.
You gotta drive to Compton to pick him up.
Hey, George is just in Compton. There's a lot going on in Compton. Actually, there's a lot of animal stuff going on. Believe it or not.
I'm sure, man.
Always in Compton. Want to go there.
He was just in Compton the other day. He was talking to me.
I'm about to go there again.
Paul, $75. Going once? Are we going once yet? Or I'm sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
No, we are. I was laughing. Sorry.
Oh, man.
These guys.
Bum, bum, bum.
Babies I named on your channel the other night. Parasipochromis blue neons.
Nice.
Going once to Paul Sotero.
$75.
75. I
Going
can't
on
believe
120
you're
with my
letting
disc
that
is
go like
perfect.
that, Luke. Well, Luke, you got to bid if you're going to win. It's a 75. You're not at 70 anymore, brother.
These are apistos, little baby apistos on the bottom.
Which ones are those?
Oh, those are the trifasciatas, some females.
Oh,
Look.
nice.
Yeah.
I like those trifasciatas.
They're for sale, but I might take them all to the LFS when he asks me for them. I usually sell them like the whole colony.
Yeah,
And
they should sell fast. Those are a beautiful line.
he gives me money like that on these.
Oh, yeah. Especially with the red tops they get on the dorsal. Those guys are nice.
Wait, there's a nice smell. Let me show you.
75, going twice.
There's one
Come
way.
on, Luke. You know you want them. Come on, Luke.
There's one right there.
Come on, Lady Diane. You know you want them. It's your last chance.
Last chance. Paul's itching. He's like, shut up, Skipper.
Do it already. Right. I think we're getting close to it, right?
Oh, man.
Boom. I'm guessing this is over, right? Going.
So, to Mr. Paul Sotero.
Congrats, Paul. Goodbye.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone made great buys today.
Yeah, a lot of great
Hey,
auctions.
George, what kind of plecos are those?
Oh, these are the Colombian zebra plecos. I got some bunch of them. Let me see if I can show you. There's one in this cave right there.
Oh, nice.
Look at them, too. Look at the pattern, guys, though, too, right? Think about
Yeah,
the numbers.
right there.
Ooh.
Mm.
We've had some deep discussions about these fish, Jason and Kirk and I.
Yeah, we have.
I don't have a flashlight. I would
And
have
we've
showed
determined that they're fish.
They are. It took a lot of talk, a lot of
We
research.
came to the conclusion that they are indeed fish.
I was Googling.
I like that moss too.
There's about 8 of them in here. And there's black Venezuelan corridors.
Those are cool too.
Many filters, a lot of changes. There is a top filter, not a double top filter, and a matten filter. This tank got the best filtration. That's why there's a lot of fish in here without any issues whatsoever. And look at this goby.
George
always has so much
that blue
going on. I
neon,
love
those
it.
guys are cool. I love those little dudes.
They're beautiful.
My fishing inside just gave me these plants and I put them in there. Those are pygmy, some kind of a dwarf, not a chain sword, but something. It's a valve, I think. Pygmy, some valve, some kind of a pygmy valve.
And is that Sawasatang moss?
Savasatang right there. Anubis right there. Let me show you some of the plants I got in the other tanks.
Where is that?
Oh, man.
Very nice, very clean plants.
Maria, what's up?
None of my plants have CO2 anyway. Other guppy, the what you call it are in here. The festivals.
Oh, nice. They're hiding.
All right. So for Paul Sotero and Lady Diane, there is Aquaballs' email. Email him, ccfishfamauction@gmail.com. And
enjoy your fish.
Enjoy the fish. Listen, everybody, it's been a great auction tonight. I want to thank all the sellers for bringing up awesome fish and plants. We are going to have a November auction if there is any interest. If you are interested in selling fish or plants, email us at fishfamauction@gmail.com. The next and final auction for this year will be November 12th, the second Saturday. I wanted to do that before the holidays, and plus that'll be it because of the cold season.
Awesome.
It's going to be a good one. We're hoping for a nice good one. Go out with a bang for the year.
I want to thank Jason, Vinay, Fishymon, Robert, he left, for being up here with me. And definitely all the sellers and the buyers, thank you for participating.
Absolutely.
And everybody should thank Skipper.
I didn't do nothing.
Thanks, Skipper.
Thank you, Skipper.
You're welcome.
Thanks for setting us all up, Skipper.
Exactly. Thanks for hosting it. And thanks for
sir.
everyone, too. And it was a great show. We got to meet some new people today. We got to see Sarah up here. We got to meet Luke, which was really, really super awesome, too.
Luke has
So I was excited.
awesome plans,
Thanks to
man.
everyone. I don't get to be here a lot. I do try to super lurk, but, you know, I've just been a little busy. But I enjoyed it and just love being out here with you guys. Keep being awesome.
And thanks to all the mods that helped, lurkers and people in chat.
Yeah, awesome auction. Thanks.
I think it's time to say goodnight.
Good night.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.